performance, I'll submit myself as, one of the faces of boxing.
Ryan's speed and power will be the main difference there, and I think I do pick Ryan to win.
Before his fight with Rolly Romero, Ryan Garcia is training hard in the gym. He's working on speed, power, and endurance with intense mitt work, heavy bag drills, and tough sparring. Strength training and conditioning push his limits, while mental preparation keeps him focused. Every session brings him closer to his best shape. Ryan Garcia's jab training with Eddie Reynoso before the Rolly Romero fight highlights his speed and accuracy. Under Reynoso's guidance, he sharpens his technique, throwing fast, powerful jabs with perfect timing. His footwork and head movement match his quick punches, showing he's ready for an explosive performance.
Right. Uno, dos. Esa mera. Combination. Three. Tres. Push. Que le dé la vuelta, que lo pase. Turn. And turn. Wrong turn. Turn. Yeah.
And then you got the best left.
The best left in the world.
Garcia's training camp is focused on improving his defense and counterpunching to secure a clear win against the tough Rolly Romero. With his father and head trainer, Henry Garcia, guiding him, Ryan is spending long hours sharpening his defensive moves to anticipate and block Romero's attacks. As one of boxing's biggest stars, Ryan Garcia took the fight with Rolly Romero to build his legacy. He knows the spotlight is a privilege not every fighter gets, and he's determined to make the most of it. Facing Romero, who is known for his bold trash talk and large fan base, gives Ryan a chance to showcase his skills and reach an even bigger audience.
I feel like I'm one of the few stars in boxing, so when I got offered that, I said, okay, I'm the man to do it. And I think after this performance, I'll submit myself as, one of the faces of boxing.
Respected trainer Robert Garcia believes Rolly Romero is good for boxing because his personality grabs attention. Whether fans love or hate him, he brings in viewers, which keeps the sport exciting. His bold attitude and unpredictable style make his fights entertaining, making him a standout figure in boxing.
Very subdued, but Robert, again, asking for your trainer expertise, how do you see the fight?
Look, Rolly's is good for boxing, man. People love him. People want to see what he says. Sometimes he's just a weird boy. When he talks,
He brought a pickle. Did you see the pickle?
Sometimes he talks things that doesn't make sense, but people still laugh about it. He laughs about it. People laugh about it. People just want to hear him, and people want to see him compete. I think it's an interesting fight. I think Ryan's speed and power will be the main difference there, and I think I do pick Ryan to win. But it's still interesting. Rolly's always puts up good fights. Always puts up good shows. So it's a great fight to watch.
Commentator Andrew Tate has praised Ryan Garcia's lightning-fast hands, saying they could be a key factor in his fight against Rolly Romero. Tate believes Garcia's speed improves both his offense and defense, helping him dodge punches and counter effectively. This quickness is expected to be a major advantage in the fight.
Andrew, real quick, so your prediction for Rolly versus Ryan, how do you see that fight going down?
Bro, I don't want to disrespect anyone. I want to wish everybody the absolute best. I hope everybody gets in there, has a great time, leaves happy, healthy, a little bit richer. But Ryan's quick, man. I'll just tell you something. Like, I remember from my fight days, I'm a bit old now, but I'm scared of the guy whose hands you can't see. Those are the ones to be afraid of.
So. They're all good fighters, but Ryan's clearly your favorite.
They're all fantastic fighters. Ryan and I are good friends, you know, so we have a personal relationship there. But I don't want to wish disrespect on anybody, or I don't want to jinx anybody. I just hope everybody has a great time. But I think when you can't see it coming, that's when it hurts.
You're going to be at the fight May 2nd?
I'm going to be at the fight May 2nd unless Ron DeSantis locks me up for fucking nothing. But if not, then I'm going to be at the fight May 2nd. 100%. I'll be right there at the front. You're going to see.
Sparring sessions between Ryan Garcia and Rolly Romero have sparked interest, with reports highlighting Garcia's impressive speed and skill. These past encounters give both fighters a glimpse into each other's styles, which could shape their fight strategies. Observers have noted Garcia's ability to adapt and exploit weaknesses, an advantage that could play a key role in the upcoming bout. As he prepares for the fight, Ryan Garcia is also dealing with a lawsuit from Fano, claiming a breach of contract over previously scheduled fight with Rukia Anpo. This legal issue adds extra pressure, forcing Garcia to juggle training with the challenges of the case. The lawsuit's outcome could impact his focus and performance in the ring.
Have you heard about the latest drama surrounding Ryan Garcia? Apparently, he's facing another lawsuit.
I don't know what happened this time. He's been in the news a lot lately, and not always for the right reasons.
Well, Fanmio, the exhibition fight promoter, is suing him for breach of contract. They claim he backed out of a scheduled fight against Rukia Anpo.
That's not good. How is this going to affect his upcoming fight? Isn't he supposed to face Rolly Romero soon?
Yeah, he's set to fight Romero on May 2nd. His promoter, Oscar De La Hoya, will have to deal with this lawsuit while preparing for that bout. It's definitely adding some extra pressure to the situation.
Wow, talk about bad timing. I hope this doesn't derail Garcia's career. He's such a talented boxer, but these legal issues could really hurt his reputation and future opportunities.
Rolly Romero has dismissed Ryan Garcia's claims that their fight will be an easy one, pointing to Garcia's limited experience against top opponents. Romero has also questioned Garcia's dedication to boxing, suggesting he's more focused on modeling than fighting. This back and forth has made their rivalry more personal, adding extra hype to the fight.
There, you're facing Ryan Garcia. I heard you in an interview talk about I'm just gonna punch him really hard in the face, and that's just how the fight's gonna go. But you're not predicting a brawl, you're not predicting, a chess match of sorts. You're just saying, I'm just going to hit him hard in the face. Can you try and break down a game plan for us of how that's gonna work and how you plan on knocking him out?
By hitting him in the face really hard.
You can't give us no secrets at all?
I mean, that's the secret.
That's the secret?
Yeah.
Okay. When I was talking to Ryan last week, we talked about your sparring session a couple years, all those years ago, and he was saying how he doesn't feel like you've evolved as a fighter over the last couple years, and he feels like you're going to be a very easy fight and to be easily knocked out. What is your response to that?
I don't feel he evolved as a fighter.
No?
He does the same shit. So, yeah. I mean, it's got him far, but it didn't work on me, so.
Based on what you've been seeing through his career the last couple years with Tank, Duarte, Haney, how did you come to that opinion?
Wait. Forget about that.
Mm-hmm.
Evolve as a fighter. I started boxing. When I sparred him, I was only boxing for 3 years. 4 years at the time.
You didn't have a really deep amateur background,
I started
right?
boxing at 17.
Okay. And Ryan was a national, like a multinational
Yeah,
champ?
started boxing like 5 or something. Damn, it took him that long to evolve somewhat? I'm very impressed. He still hasn't been champion though.
Fair enough.
And the only times that he's ever had the opportunity to be champion was with Gervonta, but instead of trying to sacrifice the extra pound and trying to make 135, he decided not to. And then with Devin, who we clearly know he didn't even try to. He doesn't want to be and he wants to be a model.
Coach Kenny Ellis believes Ryan Garcia may have an easier time against Rolly Romero than he did against Isaac Pitbull Cruz. He thinks Garcia's experience with Cruz's relentless pressure has better prepared him for Romero's style. However, Ellis warns that Romero's punching power is a real threat that shouldn't be overlooked.
Either one, Garcia. But I think Pitbull will give him more problems than Rolly, though.
So you believe that the Rolly Romero fight for Ryan Garcia would be an easier match?
Yeah, you know, Rolly allergic to left hooks, man. In the gym, in the ring, so he's going to get hit with a left hook. We all know that from Ryan Garcia. So as soon as he lands a good left hook, it's over for Rolly.
Do you feel like they're picking on Rolly's vulnerability at this point in time of his career?
I think they know that it's just a matter of time before it's over with for him. So, you know, get him a payday. He deserves it, you know. He deserves it.
What you think about gearing up the promotion? Obviously, they had a sparring match that went viral. It seemed like Rolly had some good moments in that sparring clip. What do you think about the gear up? Press conference, just that fight selling itself.
It's good for promotion. That's where the fight gonna go too. I think the first couple rounds he gonna have some good moments. Over them 8-ounce gloves on, it ain't gonna go but so far.
You favor Ryan Garcia. By how?
With a record of 24-1, including 20 knockouts, Ryan Garcia is set to return to the ring after 1-year suspension for testing positive for a banned substance following his April 2024 fight against Devin Haney. The suspension, ending on April 20, 2025, has only strengthened Garcia's resolve to redeem himself and regain his spot among boxing's elite. This comeback fight is crucial for his career.
Star boxer Ryan Garcia has tested positive for a performance-enhancing substance both the day before and on the day of a surprising victory over Devin Haney last month. This news comes from a letter by the Voluntary Anti-Doping Association. The testing samples were collected prior to the fight, but the results only surfaced afterward.
The boxing world is buzzing as Devin Haney prepares to face Teofimo Lopez while Ryan Garcia gets ready to fight Rolly Romero. These matchups could set up exciting future showdowns between the winners, potentially shaking up the sports rankings. Fans and analysts are eagerly speculating on the outcomes and what they could mean for boxing's future.
Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, and Teofimo, and they're going to do a show in the middle of Times Square.
Yeah, putting Ryan on there is kind of smart. That's right there. But then it's a solid match. Listen, Rolly and Ryan's an interesting fight because Rolly's hit or miss, bro. Rolly sometimes looks like where'd you find this guy off the corner, but sometimes he performs. There's a sparring session with Ryan and Rolly on YouTube where it looks like Rolly's doing pretty well in there. I'm curious about that fight. Rolly's back against the wall. He's got to perform. Everybody's curious about Ryan coming back. You got Devin Haney on the undercard against Ramirez. He's in court with Ryan. What happens if they cross paths at the weigh-in, even though they're not fighting each other? Solid card.
Former world champion Zab Judah has called the Garcia versus Romero fight unpredictable, noting the unique strengths of both fighters. He highlights Romero's raw power and unorthodox style as serious challenges while acknowledging Garcia's speed and technical skill as key advantages. Judah's perspective emphasizes the fight's potential for surprises.
I think if that's what makes the fight interesting. That's what I'm saying, basically. That's what makes it interesting, is that, wow, this guy is coming to the ring with one attribute of great skills. This guy's coming to the ring with another side of attribute of great skills. So I think it's going to be a great, exciting fight. Unexpected. We don't know who's going to win. It's no high end. So this makes great fights. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody has their great expectations of what Ryan can do. We have great expectations of what Rolly could do. You know what I'm saying? Ryan probably has more higher expectations, but the style and the power of Rolly Ramirez, nobody can go to sleep. Think about it. The power and the style of Rolly Romero, there's nobody that can go to sleep on this. Nobody. There's no way. No way.
Who do you favor?
I'm still undecided right now. I'm gonna let this fight get a little closer. As they get closer, I'll be able to, pencil in on who's doing what, around the weigh-in time. Because you get to see pause, you get to see the body. You know what I'm saying? The body don't lie. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody that could put on abs. There's nobody that, you know what I'm saying? Nobody that could put on six packs and ripped up and cut and chisel. You know what I'm saying? You can't put that on. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, what can I say? So once we get alert and check all that out, then we'll be able to see who, how the weight is made. You know what I'm saying? The face expressions of making the weight. Was he depleted? Do he look like, he's ready 1 foot in and 1 foot out, or is he's still looking, solid? So all of that plays a part.
Ryan Garcia's younger brother and fellow boxer, Sean Garcia, has confidently predicted that Ryan will knock out Rolly Romero. He believes Ryan's superior speed, power, and experience will be too much for Romero to handle. This strong family support adds an emotional element to the fight, highlighting the close bond within the Garcia boxing family.
So Dre, today I want to get with you and get your insight on the matchup between Ryan Garcia and Rolly Romero. How do you see that fight?
Well, if and when that fight go down, man, I really don't care about either of the two. Rolly he too much for me, right? Ryan has a lot of potential, but at the same time, I just ain't feeling him too much. Yeah, so Ryan has all of the talent, right? Formal, boy can execute, he's not scared. You see what he did when he got in there with Tank, leading up to the night, right? Rolly has a big mouth and has the mentality to back it up. I honestly don't feel like that'll be enough. I think Ryan, especially the last fight with Tank, grew a lot since then. And I see him, if that fight ever takes place, taking Ryan easy.
The boxing community is split on the Garcia versus Romero fight. Some believe Ryan's all-around skills will secure him the win, while others think Romero's power and aggression could be the difference. This debate adds to the fight's intrigue as fans wonder which style will prevail. Some analysts also see both fighters as rising talents who have yet to fully establish themselves as elite. This fight is a key opportunity for either to break into boxing's top ranks.
Not a pretty win for Rolly Romero, but he did call out Ryan Garcia, which I think it's a fight that should happen. I think it's important for both these fighters to make that fight happen. Right now, both of them are kind of like trendy, hot names. And to be honest with you, we don't know if Ryan Garcia or Rolly Romero are really at that elite level to compete with someone like Gervonta Davis, Devin Haney, Lomachenko, like those guys. I think those are top dogs in their divisions. And it's just like, if they're really not that good, people are going to start to discover that in, future fights. If they make this fight pretty soon, then you ideally knock off or you beat a top contender, a big name.
Despite their rivalry, Rolly Romero acknowledged Ryan Garcia's win over Devin Haney as an impressive achievement. This moment of respect stood out amid their ongoing trash talk.
A couple months from now, you got the fight we've been talking about for years. Ryan Garcia is finally here. Does it feel surreal?
It ain't real until it's in the ring. Who knows? He might have an anxiety attack. We don't know.
Well, the last time the schmo spoke with you, we're being respectful for his situation.
It seems like he's actually going through some real. He's trying to call for help and nobody's trying to help him. And there's still a lot of respect there between both of us. He did something good for the sport of boxing. He beat Devin.
Even Gervonta Tank Davis acknowledged Rolly Romero's power, but stressed that Ryan Garcia's left hook is still a dangerous weapon in the fight.
Who hits harder, Ryan Garcia with his left hook or Rolly Romero? Gervonta Tank Davis fought both of them.
I ain't gonna lie, Rolly hit hard. People be sleeping on Rolly. Rolly can hit, bro. Like, he can hit. Like, he's the only person I felt like when he swung, felt like bricks was in his glove. Can Rolly put out the upset? I don't want to say that's crazy, but yeah, hopefully, for sure, somebody get knocked out.
That's it for today's video on Knockout Chronicles. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more boxing updates. Stay tuned, and see you next time.